Coach, I know you didn't get the win, but the bench provided a solid lift for you guys tonight. What did you see from Damian Lee and Bol Bol as they took advantage of their opportunity?
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of guys got an opportunity tonight. We felt like we needed the whole roster. D. Lee and Bol taking advantage, especially, Bol was, last night he was really good. It's can you do it again? And he did it again tonight. So really proud of how he's playing, how he's impacting the game. And all those guys, Ty, Colin, Monte, Mason, all the guys off the bench, on a night like tonight, we needed that fight. And, we hung, but, we weren't able to, in the end, be there.
With Bol Bol getting more extended run, how are you seeing him? He's not hesitating as much, but confidence developing as well as his assertiveness too.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's interesting. I think, obviously he's been around our group for, a while, and I think there's a lot of confidence from his teammates, and so I think that really helps him. And, he has a quiet way about him, but I think there is a lot of inner confidence. So, it's been good for him to get the opportunity, be ready for the opportunity, and take advantage of the opportunity.
Coach, just to follow that up, just moving forward with the future with him, where do you see him as far as minutes? Obviously, you get Kevin and Brad and Grayson back.
Yeah, I mean, when those guys come back, it obviously they chew up a lot of the minutes, but Bol's certainly been impressive, and I think earned that. We have to seriously consider how we can keep him in the games and see how he can impact the games even when we're whole.
And the other thing, that third quarter, what do you feel like got away in that third quarter?
Yeah, I think. Just overall, Jokic and Murray in a two-man game are a handful, and then, the group around them made enough plays, made enough shots. Pickett hit a couple threes, I think, in the third quarter. Braun was making some plays, Strowther. It's tough when all those guys, you put a lot of attention on Jokic and Murray, and if those other guys take advantage of their space and their opportunity, then I think that's what. And offensively, we weren't able to execute at a high enough level, efficient enough level.
Coach, you mentioned that two-man game with Jokic and Murray. Murray broke free a couple of times from Dunn, but how valuable is that for a young defender to kind of be matched up with that sort of two-man game and knowing what Murray can do as well?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, Ryan is just, I think almost every night he's getting to, experience and learn and grow. Playing some of these great players. So I thought he had some good possessions and then, a couple where he can learn. But it was good, for him to see and feel that again.
And you guys generated 53s tonight, not able to make them at the clip you probably wanted, but the way you guys have been able to generate threes, especially not being whole, what have you liked about the shots you've been able to generate?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's important to us. I think that's another thing that Bol's done. I think he had 10 threes tonight, so he gives us another space, an element, that I hope can be helpful. And the guys, I think, are embracing, how important the three is to us.
Coach, you guys have had 8 back-to-back sets this season. Just curious, does it make it more difficult to game plan, for the teams that are coming in when you have that short turnaround? Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why the back-to-backs are difficult, but the prep and, the ability to kind of go over things is definitely crunched and less. But tonight, having played them twice, you felt like you've seen, and a lot of the stuff you could, go back into your memory bank and talk about how we had played things. So, but the prep time is definitely a part of the things that make the back-to-backs difficult.
Coach, for a guy like Damian that's been part of meaningful rotations in the past, and he's bounced in and out since he's been here, what's a guy like that been like in the locker room for you guys?
Yeah, Damian's great. I mean, his respect from his teammates, the relationship with his teammates is great. He sees and feels the game at a high level. He's been around great teams, great players. So I think he's very helpful for us in a lot of ways and can still play. So, and it's good for him to see, him get a couple opportunities the last couple of nights too.
Coach, points off turnovers and second chance points have been kryptonite for you guys a lot, but tonight you were able to win both categories. What do you take away from those two areas that you can carry over the rest of the year?
Yeah, I thought the effort on the boards was like tangible. You could feel like, our guys going and getting offensive rebounds, our guys going and getting defensive rebounds. So, we've been talking a little bit about it more. We've been, trying to emphasize it more. So, hopefully we can get that carryover as we go forward, and including with the turnovers. That's a little harder to, sometimes it's, you have a good night that way, and we need more of those. All right, thanks, guys.